Are always a nice alternative to summer vacations. Author Kristen Hare has just the book to help you explore Tampa Bay in literally 100 different ways. The book is called 100 Things to Do in Tampa Bay Before You Die. You've only lived here for 2 years, and you were able to come up with this book.
That may be part of the reason I was able to come up with a book, because I've only lived here for 2 years, and so I had fresh eyes along with my kids and my husband, and everything we saw was for the first time. We were fascinated by it. We're also, I'm a journalist, I'm pretty nosy, I like to ask people questions, and so very quickly dove into finding all of the amazing things here to do.
Interesting enough, I haven't lived here for 2 years just yet, and some of the things that are in here literally in my backyard in downtown Tampa, and I had no idea they existed.
That's, I think, one of the real surprises for me. So I'm from St. Louis, and came down here. We thought we were only going to have a year to live here. Ended up that we decided to stay, but in the meantime we decided to live like resident tourists and wanted to see everything that we could. So we spent a lot of time driving past downtown Tampa or through downtown Tampa, and one day I just got out of my car, I parked, I walked down the river walk, we did the e-boat rides, went to the museums, and it was a completely different way to experience the city.
And we're not just talking about downtown Tampa. The book literally has 100 things that you should do. We're talking about St. Pete Beach, Tarpon Springs, a plant museum, Ybor City, all over the place. What's one of your favorites, especially with your kids?
So one of my favorites is Weeden Island Preserve in St. Pete, and it's a free, really fun thing to do with your kids. You can go and you give them your driver's license, and they will give you a backpack. That backpack is full of some goodies that your kids will have fun exploring. It has a magnifying glass, it has binoculars, and an Audubon bird guide. And it will get you out, and my kids love props, and so then suddenly they're exploring. It's really family friendly because it's on boardwalks, and so you can push a stroller. We saw stingrays while we were there and little crabs walking through the mangroves, and it was just a fantastic adventure.
And these are twofold adventures because it's not just for the kids, it's for adults as well.
Oh, absolutely. We have had a lot of date nights along with my husband and some friends. We went out and did the Ybor City Ghost Tour, which was a totally different way to see Ybor City. Got to go into the Columbia Social Club, and it was just a completely different way to experience.
Well, Kristen, I'm really excited. We've all been talking about it in the studio. We want to have the book. How can we get a copy?
It's available on Amazon, and it's in Barnes & Noble and local bookstores. And I also talk about it on the book's Facebook page.
Awesome. Tell us where we can find you on Facebook. What should we search?
Sure. It's called 100 Things to Do in Tampa Bay Before You Die.
Here's the book, 100 Things to Do in Tampa Bay Before You Die. Only been here for 2 years, and she's done all 100 of them, so we really have no option.
I think my motto has become, don't let the tourists have all the fun.
That's awesome. Love it. Kristen, thank you so much for being with us. We do appreciate it. John?